Taoiseach, I'm going to start on football and wishing our lads the very best of luck tonight. But I'm also going to stay on sport more generally, because even in that welcome, we see a disparity between those who have and those who have not in this country. One of the players carrying the hopes of the nation on his back tonight is Troy Parrott. Troy comes from Portland Place in the heart of Dublin's north inner city, a community that has produced extraordinary sport and talent, not because of what the state has provided, but in spite of what it has not. We are very good in this country at celebrating our sporting heroes, the jerseys, the flags, and I hope even the open-top buses soon. What we are less good at is being honest about the gap between how loudly we celebrate these athletes and how little we invested in the communities that produced them. Taoiseach, there is not a single full-size football pitch available to children in Dublin's inner city, north or south. That is something that I have raised on numerous occasions in Dáil, Ireland. The only actual full-size pitch in the locality at all is in Croke Park, and that very much remains behind closed doors for most people in this chamber. That is a predictable result of a funding model that was never designed to reach communities like Dublin's north inner city. The ESRI identified this nearly 20 years ago, that sport funding in Ireland is structurally regressive, flown to clubs that already have facilities in communities that already participate at scale. Today, the Irish Sports Monitor shows a 19-point gap in participation between higher and lower socio-economic groups. That's 19 points. This government has invested over €1 billion in sports since 2018, and that gap has not moved in 2 years. So, Taoiseach, where is the money going? The Parliamentary Budget Office has answered that question clearly. Dublin receives €26.50 per person from the Sports Capital Programme. The national average is €54. Leitrim receives over €100 per head. Now, this is not about urban versus rural, it is about fairness. The most densely populated county in the state with the highest concentration of disadvantaged communities gets less than half of the national average per head, and we know exactly why. To access the Sports Capital Programme for capital work, you need to own your land outright or hold a lease of at least 21 years. So the communities that already have facilities to get more, and the communities that have nothing remain locked out. Taoiseach, that is exactly why golf clubs in this state apply at exactly 3 times the rate of boxing clubs. Not because golf matters more, because golf clubs and the likes have the cultural capital to access the system. The Public Deprivation Index was designed to weight applications towards disadvantaged areas, but you cannot weight an application that hasn't been submitted. You cannot prioritise a community with no land, no lease and no 21-year title. So tonight we will cheer on Troy Parrott and the rest of the team, and tomorrow morning the government will return to a funding model that makes the next Troy Parrott less likely, not more likely. So Taoiseach, I want to ask you this. When will your government commit to direct state investment in public sport and infrastructure in disadvantaged urban communities? Because, Taoiseach, a situation where Dublin's inner city, north and south, doesn't have an 11-side pitch, that is not sustainable.